What's going on, everybody? This is another episode of Alphacology. And I told myself, yours truly, Mufasa Fashaw, I told myself I'm going to start doing more impromptu, inspired podcasts. So this might not have a title. I might have to come up with a title later. But I got to get this off my chest, fellas, and get this on wax. You guys know, I'm not your average guy. I carry a lot of females around me, but not because I like a lot of women or for validation or anything. Like, I do it for research purposes. I do it for us. I gotta drink some water. I do it for us, fellas. But the hard part about it is, and I hate to say it, and not placing blame on anything, but between black men and black women, we are very dysfunctional, combative. All right. And one of those reasons is the women are not feminine. All right. They're very masculine. They think they need to take on a masculine role. And fellas, I don't care who started it. We just got to finish it. We, black, even white men, who we all in this together, bro. Black, white, Spanish, whatever. You got to finish it. That feminine shit don't fly over here. It don't fly. And it's not about control. It's not about nothing. When I say I want a woman that's submissive, because I know for a fact a woman that's submissive is going to bring peace to my life and not dysfunction. She's there for the right reasons. She's there for me. Anyways, I was talking to, a couple black women. It's some that are very conscious and they support and want to be loyal to a black man because they know their strength lies within the black man. It's hard to tell a black woman who's been told all her life, you're strong, you're independent, you don't need no man. If he ain't treating you right, leave, right? It's hard to tell them when a man says it that he's not misogynistic. Okay, it's some what's the name going back there in the background. So, see, that's what I get for that's going to be a part of it when I do these random ones. But it's going to be hard for a woman who's been told all her life she don't need men. Men are evil. Men are misogynist. Men are toxic. All her life, all you need a man is for is if you want a baby or if you want sex. They look at you as a tool, especially black women. I hate to say it. That's what it is. A lot of women, black, white, especially black women, they look at them as a tool. White girls will have, I know this, I live this life. A lot of white girls will have sex with a black man, but never marry him, never be in a serious relationship. They just want that BBC. Cool. A lot of cats brag on that and like, yeah, she want my sex. But it's deeper than sex. It's about dominance. And when I use that D word, dominance, that don't mean you're dominating somebody, like controlling them and abusing them and they're not doing anything about it. I don't talk abuse on here. I don't. I talk punishment and I talk leaving the girl the hell alone. If that girl ain't treating you like you need to be treated, you don't understand. And this is what I'm saying. Women don't understand. Most men don't even understand this. As a man, you need to be treated like a man at all times or the relationship will not work. Just because y'all are together and y'all been together for years don't mean y'all relationship was working. It was just functional. Oh, you ever go to a car lot, be like, how the car run? You looking for a used car, right? And you like, how does the car run? Does it run good? Does it run bad? How does the car run? Right? And you will pick, if you were a man and you know anything about cars, they'll be like, yeah, it run good. It got a couple kinks, but it'll get you from point A to point B. Why? Why do you want a car like that? Yeah, this car gonna get you from point A to point B, but the AC don't work. It go out sometimes. Now you're in the car sweating. Now you got to make all type of adjustments. Now you're stressing because you got to get in your car and sweat when it shouldn't be like that. That is how men and women look at relationships. Like a car, they have to get in to get from point A to point B. A lot of y'all use relationships to level up in life. Hey, look, I don't know where you came from. I don't know your background. If you're in a situation where, hey, a woman is willing to help you, fine. Don't leech off her. Don't be no goddamn leech. That's fine, bro. But if you don't come to me, and a lot of cats do be coming to me, and got a pot to piss in and wanting alpha male advice, you cannot be no damn alpha male. It takes freaking time. You can have the natural instinct and ability, but it takes time to get to the level where you could harness all your alpha energy. It's no way you can harness your alpha energy, get in your full alpha male mindset if you living under a roof with a woman who is paying all the damn bills, who is paying half of the bills, who name on the lease. That's where y'all mess up. Traditionally, the man asks the father for the girl's hand in marriage, and y'all move in your shit. Or you don't got your shit yet, you move in with your mom, your dad, and y'all stacking and racking it till you could get the money to pay for the wedding, the house, whatever it is. Bro, money, I hate to say this, money, use it to your advantage. Do not use it to flex, floss. No, it go deeper than that. It's a spiritual aspect to that. The Bible says if a man does not work, he does not eat. You are not going to eat good fruit from your relationship if you're not working, if you're complacent, if you're going home 9 to 5 and you coming home playing a damn game. Find more money, find things to do. That's when you're going to find out if that woman really for you anyway. If she messing up your money and she ain't supporting you the way you supposed to be supported, then that's something different. That's something totally different. And this is where I come back and say we have the wrong idea about relationships. When I say submission, women think slavery. I'm going to tell y'all like this. Slaves were not submissive. Slaves were not submissive. They were rebellious and defiant. A submissive slave, even a slave that's submissive, they chose to be submissive. Submission is never forced. And if you're forcing it, it's 9 times out of 10, it's not going to last long. If you have to force it. If anything, you finesse submission out of a woman. They was like, oh, if you lead, man, listen. A woman don't know a leader if it hit it in the back of the head. She just don't. Most of you cats done played football, basketball, watch in sports, NFL. You could always tell when it's a team has a good leader. Oh, he's a good coach. That's a good team. When you think Patriots, you think Bill Belichick. If you really know football, you like, man, this man Bill Belichick is a beast. He made a regular average quarterback 6-time Super Bowl. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Brady is good, but his coach was better. And even Tom Brady, he's a good leader. Everybody who talk about being on a team with Tom Brady, they tell you this man, no nonsense. He want the best for you, and he's gonna go hard, and you better go hard. I don't give a damn. If I'm in a goddamn relationship with a woman and I know I'm going hard, that bitch gotta go fucking hard, bruh. I don't want to hear, well, my last relationship and all the daddy issues, and no, it's time out for that, bruh. If y'all gonna do this relationship shit right, them motherfuckers need to know from the get-go. Cause women ain't gonna set no rules. They just gonna make up the rules as they go, how they feel, off their emotions. That's why you don't do shit based off emotions. Fellas, I'm getting on y'all ass because I'm tired of talking to chicks and be like, well, I did that before, it ain't worked. And no, man, if you a angry man and you always angry or you got a short temper, you're fucking emotional. You in a goddamn feminine mind state. You're being feminine. Stop being so angry all the time, bro. Right now, this is not a voice of anger. When I'm angry, I'm ready to fight. Yeah, I ain't talking. But anyway, I ain't talking. If a girl piss me off, I ain't talking to him. You know what I'm saying? What you guys got to understand is you can't be out here dogging a woman out and doing that. I really sat here and watch a dude dog she ain't say nothing. I said, that girl submissive. She ain't even trying to fight. She ain't even fighting back. But guess what? When that relationship over, she ain't never going. When a man talk about being submissive, she probably never going to go back to that. But you have to teach people it's okay to restart what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So I do this to say this, bro. Y'all gotta be held accountable. I hold men accountable. When cats be throwing stones and sneaking and saying shit, I get mad. Like, bro, if you got something to say or you got something slick to say about alphacology, about what I'm doing, then go ahead. Say it to me. Step to me like a man. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not feminine. I'm not gonna fight you unless I'm protecting my family or protecting myself. I ain't gotta defend myself. Hey, if you got a difference of opinion, I'm gonna tell you you got a difference of opinion. If you think I'm soft or a bitch ass nigga, then you can say that. Like, go ahead, say what you need to say. If it ain't about money, get out my face. Like, if you want to be all feminine and all that, I tell cats all the time. I look at dudes, I pursue peace. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, that's fine. And I tell women that too. You don't agree with what I'm saying, that's fine. All women gonna say the same thing. Oh, especially black women. Oh, if he deserve it, bruh, why you even dealing with a man that don't deserve it? No, it don't work like that. What a woman needs and what a woman wants are two totally different things. You got to figure out if that woman just attracted to you physically. It's a nature thing, right? Just because a woman attracted to you physically don't mean she gonna submit to you. She might, she gonna submit to you in the bedroom because it's penetration, it's sex. But rather than that, all the deeper spiritual aspects of it, if she ain't submit to you, bro, that ain't the woman for you. If anything, that the most that could be is a concubine. That shouldn't be your wife. That shouldn't be your main squeeze. That shouldn't be nobody. That shouldn't be nothing for you. I'm telling you right now, on God, that shouldn't be nothing for you, bro. All right, and I'm starting to see a pattern because I'm following relationships and I do a lot of relationship consultations. I really want to do my consultations on how to have an alpha mindset, be more alpha, but it just keep coming about these relationships because it's easy. The hardest thing you're going to do is not your career. The hardest thing you're going to do is probably build your own empire, like build your business, build up assets. That's going to be pretty hard. And being in a relationship with a woman. One woman. Some of us don't even do the one woman thing, and I understand. I embrace all whatever y'all cats want to do, I embrace it. The only thing I don't embrace is gender role swapping, where the woman is dominant in the man. I'm against that. I'm gonna tell you why I'm against that. Since I want to say the 70s, the 1970s, women been strong, black, and independent and don't need no man. Black women, the man is not in the household. The crack epidemic came through. That hurt us. All of this stuff hurt us. They was hell bent on hurting the black man to the point where they got the black woman to turn against the black man. It wasn't that hard. We was already down. We was already getting kicked while we down. It wasn't that hard. You know what I'm saying? But ever since they turned, we've been in this perpetual state of doing stupid stuff. Just stupid stuff and looking bad. And that's what happened. You got to take, the only way we could take back control is if you actually say, hey, I'm running the show now. And women don't understand that because I walk in the building and say, I'm running the show. If anybody got a problem, that we could fight. And if nobody fight, guess who running the show? If nobody step up to challenge me, guess who running the show? Sometimes that's what it got to be. That's why I say what I say. I'm an alpha male. Anybody want to tell me different, challenge me, change my mind. Show me why I ain't alpha. Show me why. And, most women going, well, no, it ain't. Sit down. You're a woman. You don't count. Any man want to challenge me. No man finna challenge you. That's it. That's what it should boil down to. I tell women all the time, at the end of the day, I'm trying to explain something to you. I don't care what you talking about. And if you can't understand what I'm explaining, then good. I don't care. I don't really talk to women like that. I talk to women from a position of a man, of a king, of a alpha mindseted man. Listen, I have a plan. Now, you cannot talk to women. You ain't got plan. You ain't got everything you got going on. If you ain't earned the throne, you can't talk like you own the throne, bruh. Straight up. If you don't come from the bloodline, don't talk like you from that bloodline. I can. Every man in my family married. Every man in my family held it down. My grandfather had 5 kids. He put 5 kids in a home. Name one man you know that had 5 kids and gave each kid a house. You can't. So when my granddaddy say do something, my grandma could roll her eyes all she want, she gonna do it. Cause that's her man and that's who she been rocking with. That's loyalty. I know they ain't have no social media, and I hate that. I hate when chicks run on social media and talk trash. Like, nah, it's a done deal for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's in putting negative energy out there. All that stuff does is feed the spirits. It feeds it feeds society. Like, see, black men ain't nothing. See, these men are weak. We could do what we want. And the powers that be it runs so deep. Y'all don't even understand the sacred rituals and all that. I don't want to get into all that, but y'all don't even understand. It's certain people that benefit off of chaos. It's certain energies that feed off of chaos, and they benefit from it. So when they're in power, it's going to perpetuate more chaos. Let's take the man out the home. Let's tell little boys and little girls they don't have to be male or female. Let's tell little boys they could be women. Forget the homosexual part. Let's tell little girls that they could be men. It's better to be a man. A woman can't handle being no man, bruh. Y'all know that. They not built like that. Every time I see a dude commit suicide or do something crazy, they like, oh, it's depression, and depression is this. No, that man he wasn't raised right. He ain't had the right mind for people to actually talk life into him. And his emotions overcame him so much that he felt like he was better off dead. I don't have no sympathy for men who do that. I have sympathy for women. This world has sympathy for women and children. Fellas, remember that. They don't care about no man. So you can sympathize with women and children. All right? You can sympathize with that, but I don't sympathize with bullshit. And I know what it'll take for a man. I'm begging, show me a man that woman runs his relationship and he's happy. Show me one. You can't. I've been looking for the last 20 years. I done tried. You can't. You can't show me one. You can't tag him. Tag him. Tag that man. Tag that man. Let me see this man. Let me see what he look like. Let me see. I seen what Will Smith's face look like. It ain't that good of an act. It ain't that good of acting out there. You know what I'm saying? I seen that. I know it hurt. You make $800 million and your wife leave you and she take $400 million. That hurt. Y'all around here hurt because the girl won't call you back. Snapping because the girl won't call. Y'all have a disagreement. It's cats out here who built the empire and half of it's gone because a woman walked away from them. Count y'all blessings. It's women out here that's sleeping with their son's friend. Count y'all blessings. That's what happened when you don't run your thing like alpha. That's it. That's all that matter. At the end of the day, be dismissive. Oh, you're so dismissive. Yes, because I don't put up with bullshit. And that's why these relationships don't work. Y'all so used to putting up with bullshit that the girl is upset with you because she get to get away with bullshit. Now, all of a sudden, it's perpetuated in society and that energy keeps going around and around. And a lot of y'all put up with bullshit, number one reason, because you fucking lied to yourself and to the girl. I ain't start being alpha until I made up in my mind, bro. Everything I do has to be alpha male minded. It has to be God minded. Every woman I talk to comes from a position of a man. If the woman don't text me back, if the woman don't call me back, oh well, we won't talk. If she's texting me and I call her and she send me the voicemail and text me, oh, just text me. I said, no, I need to call you, so call me back when you can. If she don't never call me back, I don't never call her back. I'm going about my life. Focus on my purpose. Bro, if you got to convince a woman to be with you, you're going to have to convince a woman to treat you right. But if a woman trying to convince you to be with her, you ain't gonna never have to convince her heavily to treat you right. The only thing you gotta do is hold your frame. Always be the man that she pursued, or always be the man that she liked. That's all you got to do. To this day, my girl could, I got a girl, she could complain. She could do all of that. But if I met her, I'm going to stay in my frame. She ain't going nowhere. I get in her brain. I get in her head. And I feed her fantasy. You got to feed women. You got to feed them mentally and emotionally. You can't feed them food, take them on dates. Feed them mentally and emotionally. Yeah, you could take them on dates, but throw a bone every once in a while. You ain't supposed to overdo it. Everything is a balance. You have to be alpha. That means everything is balanced. You can't drink too much. You can't smoke too much. You can't fuck too much. You can't tell her she beautiful too much. You got to do it just right and time it up just right so she could keep going and keep giving you that good energy you need. I'm tired of these cats talking about, well, women ain't got to do this. And I'm tired of that. And women like, oh, I ain't got to submit. You sound like you want a slave. No, that's how things go. That's how things work. That's how nations are made. That's how kings and queens are made. That's how babies are made. The two things God gave women that makes them powerful, just as powerful as men, since they like to call equality, they throw them away. They throw it away. They throw it away. They don't want that. They want to be strong. They want to be dominant. Those are male traits. We don't do that. We're strong and dominant for a reason. We're strong and dominant so we could take care of you. We're less in tuned with our emotions so we could take care of you and provide and protect you. You understand what I'm saying? It's cats out here who will jump in front of a bullet for girls who don't even know their name, bruh. And these women take it for granted. We ain't got to go into the details, but y'all got to understand. That's instinct in us. And I know my instinct. You with me, somebody kick down the door, I'm going to be the first one to get up and go check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do that. If it's a spider in the house, get the spider. I'm going to kill the spider. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to build a new part of the house. I'm going to fix it's certain stuff I do that women don't do. It's certain stuff a woman do I can't do. That's what it is, man. But we always try to say, I could do this, I could do that. No. The only thing you could do better than me is nurture and have babies. That's really the only thing they can do better than you. And you got to remind them that's a very important part of life. And I'm sorry I had to say it like this, but fellas, you got to remind them that. And they don't want to take heed to what you're saying, bro. You got to clear it. I know. You got to put your pride to the side. Yes. When you walk away from a woman, you have to put your pride to the side to protect your masculinity. You got to throw your ego away. Because a lot of cats have so much pride in trying to make so many relationships work, and the woman dominates and runs circles around them. I done been there. And you know what's going to happen? You see cats 5 years, 10 years, 12 years. You see cats getting married after 15 years to the girl because they were like, fuck it. We've been together so long, we might as well get married. She asking for marriage. Don't even want to take your last name. But want you to sacrifice your life for her. No, you're going to take my life. If anything, if I'm supposed to sacrifice my life for my woman, that's the best thing she could do is take my last name. That's the best thing. One of the easiest things she could do. A sign of respect. No, respect me, bruh. Straight up. It's so much stuff we could go into that really nobody wants to teach these women. But we have to teach ourselves this is how women are supposed to be. So we got to keep reminding ourselves this is feminism. This is a matriarchy society. Women have advantages, have the upper hand, but this is how it's supposed to be. One thing they will never have the advantage or the upper hand in is how to cultivate a healthy relationship. They don't do it. They can't do it. They don't know how to do it because they lead with their emotions. You're supposed to lead with logic. You're supposed to be a leader and think of everything like chess. You're supposed to protect the people you're leading. And if the people who you're leading are not listening to you, there's no way you could possibly protect them. You understand? So we have to understand where this thing is coming from. I'm not pointing the finger at black women. I'm not pointing the finger at black men. We both did what we did. All right? I don't never blame women for anything. I just feel like women are naturally women, and certain things they just can't do better than men. And I don't feel like that. I know it proved that. You can see the statistics. Women been picking their mates for like at least 60, 70 years. And the divorce rate kept going up and up and up because there's no tradition. There's no order in this society. There's nobody saying, hey, you woman need to learn how to be a wife and your dad is going to pick your wife. They don't want to hear that shit. Half of them don't even know their dad. I guarantee you, most dads, if they pick out their daughter's mate, their daughter's husband, a lot of them still be in a goddamn relationship. But they don't see it like that. Me, I'm sorry, I got 2 daughters. I'm gonna pick out an alpha motherfucker I'm telling you, hey, baby girl, I taught you everything you know. Don't go in there with no crazy mindsets. Keep peace. Do not create chaotic energy. You understand? And if he doing something wrong, you come to holler at me. I could talk to him. Or if you don't like something he doing, I'll come holler at. I'll let you know if it's serious or not. Or I'll let you know if you in your feelings or not. You know what I'm saying? But we don't teach little boys how to be good men. Not good men. Like, a good man is what? When somebody say good boy, he sound like a dog. You're just doing what they commanded you to do. I'm gonna tell you something. It's like this. You ever played Mario Kart or Donkey Kong or, Super Mario back in the day, and you played it every day, every night. You played it, you had fun with it. You finally beat it. You don't play it no more. You don't devote yourself to Super Mario. Now you devote yourself to Super Mario 2. And then once you beat Super Mario 2, you go to Super Mario 3. What do you think these women are doing? That's why I say no. Don't agree on everything. Don't do everything she say. She's supposed to do everything you say. It's going to cultivate a certain type of energy that's going to actually balance y'all two out. When I'm demanding submission and she's asking and she wants to be with me, it's going to work. Because I'm going to always check to see how submissive my woman is on a daily basis. On a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Always. Always, always, always. So, I done did some foul things, bro. We all done did some messed up things and been in crazy relationships when we were pretty much younger. Bro, once you hit 25, between the ages of 25 and 35, you shouldn't be in nothing toxic. We know too much. We know too much about this. I wish I could convert everybody into an alpha male mindset. Relationships would be better. Women would start to act more different. But I can't. For every one alpha male is 100 beta males. You can't compete with that, bro. You just got to love your masculinity. It's going to save you mentally and emotionally and spiritually. You really have to embrace that. That's why a lot of these chicks who do that feminism crap, they get older and they're bitter. They're desperate because no man take them. Because they were told all their life, you're a woman and you could pick any man you want. You can have any man you want. You can't. That's why they hate me so much. Because I set a standard like, nah, girl, you ain't going to treat me any kind of way. And I'm going to make sure of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy because when I push that on men, women hate it. They find it threatening. Some women love it. Some women love masculine energy like that. It turned them on. Most of them love it. They just will never admit it. Most of them love it. Especially the women who been in relationships with beta males and simps all their life, bruh. It's been too much. And they hate the word alpha male. They hate when men proclaim that they alpha males. Bruh, to this day, if I walk in the room and I say I could whoop everybody's ass in that room, I'm beating everybody up in this room. A room full of men. And nobody say anything. Guess who the automatic alpha is? Me. I earned it. Nobody came to me. I presented a challenge. Nobody stepped up to the plate. I earned it. Now, guess what? It's crazy because we see it in the movies. We seen it in Black Panther. Black Panther, okay, who want to fight me for the throne? Nobody want to fight you for the throne. Nobody want to fight Black Panther for the throne. And when they did, they got whooped. Right? It's that simple. And guess what? If he got whooped, guess who became, when Killmonger beat his behind, guess who became king? No matter if he was a good alpha male or a bad one. It don't matter. He won. He got the top spot. He earned it. Stop thinking you deserve something. No, earn it. I earned it. I can't wait. I can't wait to get on a good. I done jumped on panels with men who was ready to hard down debate me by the alpha male and the beta male and couldn't. They couldn't because they knew it's true. They know a weak man. A weak man is a weak man. That's all that is. That's all that is. That's it. I tell women all the time, I say the main thing you need to know about an alpha male is he don't put up with no bullshit. Even if he bullshitting, he ain't gonna put up with your bullshit. That's what I tell all my friends that. I say, bro, if I'm bullshitting, you might as well get around. If you call my bullshit out, that's fine. But as long as you don't start bullshitting on me, hey, it is what it is. Oh, you like to have your cake and eat it too? Hell the fuck yeah. And until you could take my cake from me, shut up. I always tell people that. God is my provider. God is my protection. I'm going to do what I do. Man, listen, man, I just had to get that off my chest. I feel like I was ranting a little bit, venting. But at the end of the day, man, that's usually the problem between men and women. It's always going to fall on the men. So you might as well take the bull by the fucking horns, bruh. You're always going to be the bad guy. Embrace it. I always tell, don't make me the bad guy. Because I ain't, it is what it is. So, anywho, it's been another episode of Alphacology. Yours truly. And I will let you know, man, I'm getting ready to move in the studio, man. We're going to have I'm probably going to have better sound, everything, man. My live stream is on vibin.com. You guys can check that out. Or check that out on Vibin TV on Facebook page and Instagram, man. And I appreciate you guys for listening, man. That's it, man. Peace out.